Hello, Pisces. This will be your second week in March video. So we will get started with this and see what's going on for Pisces for the second week of March. First, we will look at love, and then we will briefly look at singles, and then kind of touch on like career, workplace, that sort of thing. So we're going to get started with love first for Pisces. Okay, Page of Swords, interesting. So we're going to look at who you are dealing with in love first, and then see how it goes from there. All right. So show me Pisces, who they are dealing with in love, please. Who is Pisces dealing with in love? Where are they at for this second week of March? Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, so we have the Chariot card. We have the Hanged Man. And we have the Page of Cups. All right. So I can say, like, right off the bat, you know, if things like, if there hasn't been much communication or anything like that, or if you've been sort of, you know, in limbo with things, nothing's really moving forward, you haven't heard much, that sort of thing, Page of Cups is here. There's definitely messages coming in soon. Definitely to you, Pisces, with the moon here. Yeah, definitely. So let me see how your cards are, because the only thing I want to see if the Hanged Man is you, your energy, or theirs. I can't really tell. So sometimes this is my area of how they feel about you. So they could be feeling like you are not messaging them, not paying attention to them. That could be. So let's see. The Chariot card, you could be dealing with a Cancer, possibly a Scorpio. And you do have cups here, so it could be either one of those. Okay. Pisces. Okay, so you have the Page of Wands. Okay, you guys are going to be communicating. The Emperor and the Messenger of Fire. All right, so definitely going to be some messages going on here. So there is going to be communication. If you are cross-watching and your Pisces has been like... you know, incognito, whatever, you know, you haven't seen them, you haven't heard from them. I feel like you know, there will be communication. So, you know, definitely that will be happening. You know, for Pisces, though, that are watching this, I feel like for you, I think that Pisces is, I think you guys might be like holding out for control is kind of what I see here. Because you could be dealing with somebody who's especially, you know, like if you're dealing with a Scorpio, that's possible. Scorpios tend to try to get in there and like establish control, you know, real quick. Not always, and it's not like they're controlling people. I don't mean that, but it's like, I mean, let's face it, in a relationship, there's usually like, you know, somebody who kind of runs the show, you know, and the other person kind of goes along with it. And, you know, not in like a bad way. That's just the dynamic of the way things work. It's like, you know, there's a top and a bottom, right? Okay. So I feel like there's like a little bit of like little power struggle here. Not really though. I mean, not in an ego sense. I don't feel it's in an ego sense. I think it's in a smart sense. And you know, it might not even be a Scorpio. It doesn't matter. But with the Emperor card, it could be, you could be feeling like they are doing that to you, or you are trying to kind of say, look, don't message me 50 million times. You know, I will write you when I want to, you know, that sort of thing. Right. And trying to get them to be in more your mode. You know, that's kind of what I feel here. It could be the other way around. You know, it could be you. Maybe you are, thinking that this is a very powerful person, you know, and I kind of don't know what to do with it, and you know, that kind of thing too. Whatever it is, I mean, it's. I don't see anything bad here. I don't see anything like totally, oh my God, awesome here. But what I do see is lots of communication. So you know, coming out from that, because I feel like it's like not there with the Hanged Man. Like somebody is not being communicative, definitely, but they will be, is what I'm saying. So hang in there, you know, that's what I think. This has the air to me of like a newer relationship. You know, it doesn't seem like it's like a long-standing relationship. If it is, and like maybe you guys went through a little something and you haven't had much communication, then, you know, definitely, you know, there will be some messages here and about. And I don't feel they're bad messages. I will say, though, I feel like you are a little bit closed off with the Page of Fire. a little bit. Okay. All right. So you have the Seven of Swords. The Three of Swords is lurking. So I'm not really sure what this is over. I mean, this could be a little third party-ish. It's possible. There could be a Leo involved. Could be an Aquarius involved. Different signs, different things. I don't know. Generally, though, I mean, I feel like there's messages happening, but I'm not that excited about it because that's like all I see is just messages. I don't see like any resolution. I don't see what you're communicating. You know, like I feel like the person you are dealing with, Pisces, they're communicating love for you and wanting to move forward. But it might be like too late for you, kind of, and not forever, you know, because again, this is just like a week-long energy reading, right? But it's like, I don't know. I feel like you might be, your passions might be moving elsewhere. One more card for Pisces, please. Okay, Four of Wands. So that's my commitment card, marriage card, things like that. So I don't know. I think this is okay. I think you are feeling, so this could be a more of a long-standing relationship too. So it could be somebody's married here. I don't know. It's a little complicated. So I'm just going to leave it at this because honestly, I don't see like a story unfolding here. Like usually it'll come, you know, this is happening, whatever. And I don't want to just keep stumbling around talking about stuff because the bottom line is all I see here are messages. So I'm just going to keep it at that. You know, somebody here has been not communicating. They will be. And you guys both will be communicating. So where it goes from there, I see a couple different storylines. Some good, some you know, so I didn't see anything terrific. You know, I see it like some of it might not be good at all with the Three of Swords, but some of it might be more towards building and working on things. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I know it's kind of a short reading and an odd reading, but I mean, there's no use in trying to keep clarifying messages that, you know, they're not coming through as, you know, what I need them to come through as. So, all right, so I'm going to go to single Pisces. Okay. Oh, all right, interesting. Okay, single Pisces, please. Single Pisces. Okay. Some single Pisces might have just gone through some sort of separation, heavy separation. So let's see what's going on for other messages for Pisces. Single Pisces for second week of March. Second week of March, single Pisces. All right, single Pisces. Boom, there it is. Oh, dang it, there we go. Wow, all right. Okay, you're ready. I got you. All right, stop shuffling. Okay, let's see. All right, so we have the Five of Swords. Ooh, the Moon and the Magician. Okay, no. And the Devil, no. All right. So I don't know who this is, but not good cards. All right. And I don't care if this is just a weekly reading. This is like not good cards, not good energy. No. So that's all I got to say. No. No. Just nope. Five of Swords, angry. They hold a lot of anger inside. Sometimes, you know, it's like, and I ever rarely go there, but when it's surrounded by these types of cards, I'm going there. It can be an abusive card. So somebody here is like, they can be abusive. So whoever this is, it's just like no all over it. The Moon card, they could do drugs. They might be like stoned out of their mind. They might be, could be like pretty heavy kind of, not mental issues necessarily, but you know, the very heavy imbalances with things. The Magician is a manipulator. You know, not always, but with these surrounding cards with the devil, oh my God, you know, it's like, it's nothing here is healthy. Nothing, like nothing. I can't say that enough. If this is somebody that you are interested in, then get uninterested fast. So if any of this even remotely, you know, sounds like if you've seen a tinge of like this person could be, you know, like there's like this little thing that's like kind of thinking, oh, I wonder if he could be kind of mean or violent or, you know, something like that. Or if there's something like off and not right, or if this person, you know, look for clues, subtle clues and not so subtle clues that they are like controlling you or manipulating you, because whatever it is, be done with this. I don't want to see this next week when I do single readings, right? That's what I'm saying. This needs to go. If by some reason, because the moon card is here, which is your card, and, you know, if for some reason you recognize even like an iota of that in yourself, here's what I will say, you know, then it's, you know, to me, the Five of Swords is deep-seated anger that stems from, I always feel it stems from a Sagittarius. I don't know why. I just feel that. I just feel like for some reason that card, I don't think it is a Sagittarius. You know, I think it stems from somebody with like Sagittarius, like heavily in their chart, or they were around a Sagittarius, they had a Sagittarius mom. I don't know. But that I always tend to think that. But it's like that kind of deep-seated anger that that is it comes from childhood. All right, it's that kind. It's unfairness that happened in childhood is the kind of anger that it has been sitting there and then just comes out in this person. Okay, so I mean, it could be you with the moon card, you know, possibly. If so, this is a card of somebody who needs to definitely address those types of issues. I feel like somebody, you know, they've been slighted in the past, and the person, like, if this isn't you, if this is like who you're dealing with, because the thing is, I have empathy for people. You know, it's like I get, you know, it's like, I mean, honestly, in a weird way, like I can even understand like psychotic murderers or whatever, you know, and it's like, I'm not saying I advocated and this person isn't that. I'm not saying that either, but I'm giving you an extreme example. It's like I can almost, like, I can't understand it, you know, because that it makes absolutely zero sense to me, but I can understand like where they must have come from to get to that point, because you got to remember that all of those people, all the terrible people or whatever, all the violent people, all the whatever, they were children once, you know, and they were these like good people, right? So it's like, you know, I can understand, you know, from that sense that, you know, you may want to stick around in something because you see that yourself, being a Pisces and being very affected by that, and thinking you can change things or thinking you can be a help to this person and stuff like that. You know, no, though, you know, the people like that, they must find the answers for themselves. You can give them some advice along the way or something like that, or give them like a very, you know, couple few words of parting, but make them like very good, wise words that appeals to them, that they will relate to, that might trigger something for them to get help. But, you know, and I don't think this person's like totally effed up in that sense. Like if this is you, because that's why I'm being cautious, because this might be you. All right. I think it's the person you're dealing with, but if it is you, it's like, you know, this is like tough, you know, and it's like, the element, if this is you and not the person, like if this is the person you're dating, no, okay, that we made that very clear. If this is you, then I'm going to look at it a little bit more sensitively and say it this way, that, you know, with the Magician, I mean, obviously you're not going to manipulate yourself, or, you know, so I think it's like you're trying to get out of this anger, get out of this depression, get out of these cycles that affect you and affect your well-being and your relationships. And you're trying to drop some, like, you know, an unhealthy person or unhealthy relationship cycle or unhealthy habits. So with the Magician here, you know, that part is good. So I will say in that way that this part is good, because it could be you trying to get rid of those things. All right, get rid of that type of darkness, that depression, the childhood anger that has stemmed into more that is probably due to a mother, is what I feel. Sagittarius or not, I don't know. And, you know, with the World card here and the Emperor, and Temperance, it's like, I do feel like, you know, if you can be strong enough, you know, to start manifesting a new life for yourself and really like look at some, some of these things clearly. I feel like, that this could be the start of a new cycle. You can beat the devil energy, right? And have the start of this new cycle. You have abundance, expansion, temperance, which is being temperate in nature. It's balance. It's beautiful. It's like guardian angel looking over you energy. Okay. This is the good mother. This is the good mother. This isn't the bad mother. All right. I don't know really why I'm talking about all this. There must be a reason, because I don't usually go on and on and on like this, especially in a singles read. But it's just, I saw that energy right away. And I just felt like if you are dating this person, absolutely no. But then I realized too, with the moon card sitting there, that this could be you, and not so extreme as the way I was putting it, but this could be you trying to better yourself in some way. So I want to make sure that I make that clear, that will work. Okay. That will work, but you have to stay diligent, and you have to take on, spiritual, nature to do this. And I'm not talking about watching a few Abraham Hicks videos. I'm talking about like really grasp some really beautiful spiritual concepts. Okay, don't try to read heavy stuff. Read the beauty. Start with the Lotus Sutras. Okay, so stuff like that. That is about beautiful and beauty. And there's a cosmic mother that is better. So okay, I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but that must have been for a reason. So okay. All right, so off to singles and career. Singles and career. Work and career. All right. Anybody feels like time stamping? I would love it. Thank you. All right. Where am I? Career and work for Pisces for the second week of March. Second week of March, please, for Pisces. Pisces, second week of March. Second week of March. Second week of March. Okay. All right. We're there. Got it. Okay. Whew. What do we have here? We have the Three of Coin. We have the Six of Swords, the Moon card. We have the Devil card. We have the Ace of Wands. Devil card is behind in the past. We have the Death card. Things are changing, moving towards a different direction. Ooh, not a good card, Devil. All right. 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and 6 of Cups as your outcome. All right. So you have the 2 of Wands at the bottom, which is good too, but you've got some harsh energy here. So with the 3 of Coin, this is about working in like a small group, or like, I don't know, something of that nature. It's goods exchanges in a small, like kind of entrepreneurial way sometimes. It's working in small groups, whatever it may be. It's an artisan card at times as well. But with the Six of Swords, I feel like this is, like, it feels good to you, and it feels like you're moving away from troubles. But you have some trouble coming in. All right. There is some Scorpio energy here. We have 2 cards of Scorpio here. So, I mean, if there may be a Scorpio in your small little group of like people that you're working with, that's possible. If so, I feel like they're trying to work with you for better, to change in like change something up in a good way, like that's suited for you. So I feel like they are your friend in that sense. If not, if there isn't a Scorpio, then I got to look at it as like kind of Plutonian energy that is, it's harsh, it's strong, it hits you hard, but it has to, it's for a reason. It's always for a reason, and it's for good things, because you have a bad card here. I can't skirt around it. You have the 5 of Coin in your position. This is a card of, of separation, a little bit of loss sometimes. But the thing is, you have family around you. Family is going to take you through this or help you in some way. Could be a sibling too with the 6 of Cups. But I do feel like there is a family around you. So, I mean, the other thing this could be is it might not be your financial loss or your loss of something. It could be there is something in the family. So that could be it. And this could be you needing to travel or leave and go home for a little bit. So there could be something up with that. But I mean, you have a nice outcome card, and I don't see a firing, you know, even though the death card is here, I don't feel like that's a firing. I feel like this is like, it's a transitional card. It's a Tower card. Wow. Okay, that's a Scorpio card too. But this is interesting. All right. Because you have the Ace of Cups, the Lover's card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. All right. So somebody here is on your side, is what I'm thinking, and a lot of Scorpio energy here, so that's possible. If they're not, then it's because you can't just go around asking your coworkers, "Hey, are you a Scorpio?" You know, like you would know. You know this person. I mean, this person is somebody from your past, or it's somebody in your family. That's possible. But I feel like this energy is happening for a reason, and the reason is very. It's going to bring some much needed connection and happiness into your life, but it's not going to feel like that right away. Yeah, because there's something that happens here that is like, that's a hard hit. Okay. It's definitely a hard hit. But the rest of your cards are good. That's why it's a little odd. And I feel like you have some kind of like new idea also. Let's see what the Six of Swords is. There's a lot of movement here. The Six of Swords is a moving card, like literally moving. The Tower card can be a sudden move. The Death card can be moving also. So you have like these movement cards. So it could have something to do with a move. Maybe like if you have this small little stand or like small business or something like that, this tower, I mean, this could be like forcing you to change. Maybe your lease is up out of the blue, or something happens and like you have to move, you know, all of a sudden, and it's like kind of costs you a lot of money to do this, or, you know, something to that effect. But your family, and if it's not your literal family, it could be like your family of followers or something like that. They want to help you. Like somebody wants to help you here big time, like whatever this, to get you out of this energy, because they believe in you and that sort of thing. So I feel like this is fine. Like you're going to make it through fine because your outcome card is good. It's just, I feel like whatever this is gonna hit you hard. And it could be that, you know, you were in a large industry or a large corporation, or like you were in like the medical field or the pharmaceuticals, or, you know, something like that. And you decide to up and quit. So that could be, but you know, you have a little, it's a hard hit to your pocketbook, right? Does anybody use the word pocketbook anymore? I don't know, but you get what I'm saying, to your virtual wallet on your phone. Okay. But with the Ten of Cups, you know, I think your family is going to support you. You're going to be fine. You have some sort of help coming here at the end too. Because maybe you have an idea of something that you want to go and do. And I feel like you can do that. You can do that. All right. But it's gonna be a big change for you. Okay, the World. So yeah, definitely. Ooh, yeah, definitely a cycle ending here. But then you have the King of Pentacles, Justice, the Six of Coin, the Empress. You know, you have good cards, but there's definitely some sort of ending here. All right, and I don't think it's your job. Like I don't think you're being fired. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that. But I think you're going to have to travel or go somewhere. The World card is going to be a different cycle for you from here on out. But you do have the King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Justice, Six of Pentacles, Empress. These are really good cards. But I think that this comes with a little bit of heartbreak and loss, whatever this may be. So just heads up on that. All right, so I'm going to leave that there for you guys, Pisces. Just know it will be okay. It's just cycles, you know. It's just that's what that's what we do, right? As humans, it's just cycles. All right, so take it easy. I hope you know you enjoyed your reading. If so, you know, if you got anything from it, I would appreciate if you could maybe give a thumbs up or maybe leave a comment in the comment section. That helps kind of get my videos in circulation. Any type of activity, you know, that can be done is very helpful for me and my channel as well. So I would appreciate it. All right, I hope you guys have a really good week. Looks a little strange for some of you, but really I felt like you're navigating it, and you know, there's definitely some stuff going on, but you're strong, you have support, you have help around you, and you have good cards coming in for like after this type of energy. All right. So I would expect that more towards the end of the month, or maybe going into April also. All right. Thanks, guys. And I'll see you next week. All right. Bye.